That night he actually slipped a little note under my door. So I've got like this emotional attachment to Polly, and he's kind of been there throughout my whole career and guided me through the beginning, at least the beginning 4 years of my career. And now at the latter stages, he's still around in commentary. He comes and talks a lot, offers advice where he can, and just support in general, because he's been there, he's done that. So it's always nice to have that shoulder to kind of lean on now whenever I need it.
I read somewhere, that you even borrowed his a pair of shoes for your first few international games. Is that true?
Anybody, when they're starting off playing their first couple games, you don't have the big sponsors. Nobody knows who you are. So you kind of do everything on your own. And when I made my debut, I really didn't have any money, to be honest. So I couldn't afford shoes. So I had 2 pairs of shoes, and Shaun basically became my shoe sponsor for at least the first 2 or 3 years. We were the same shoe size, and being my hero, I thought whatever he was wearing worked for him, it would have to work for me. So he used to just give me all these hand-me-downs, which I really appreciate. Firstly, picking a ball is really important. If you can pick a good ball that's got a good oval shape, good color to it, you're kind of winning the battle already. If you pick a bad ball, it might not swing as much, it might not do as much off the pitch. So picking a ball is really important. That's where Polly helped me a lot too. But the first 2 wickets in that game I took with just conventional swing, just swinging the ball away. I actually nicked Sachin off with a good one that swung away. And I think I bowled Murali Vijay, where I turned the ball around and I bowled an in-swinger, and he left it. But then what happened was the ball got changed, and I think one of the guys hit it got damaged, and the ball got changed. And the first ball I bowled, I ran in, I thought it was in the swing away, and it hooped massively in, and the batter clipped it up and he got caught at mid-wicket. And from that point on, we knew we were in the game. And from there, if you can just target the stumps and use good pace, you can put batters under pressure, especially when the ball is swinging. And I was lucky enough that I aimed at the stumps, I got it to swing in quite nicely. Batters weren't quite ready for it. Some of them left the ball. Saha left the ball, it got bowled. And then the tail-henders, they couldn't handle it. It came in, it either missed the bats and missed the pads and it got bowled, or I hit the pads and it was LBW. So, I think your left arm is a key thing. It's your rudder. If you're a right-arm bowler, it's your rudder. You lose your left arm, you lose your shoulder. What happens is that your head follows. And once your eyes are not in target with where you want to bowl, you kind of lose all that control. So one of the things that you might want to do is get a small dumbbell, a gym dumbbell. Not a very heavy one, maybe half a kilo, 1 kg maybe. And you get into the nets and you just off a short run, maybe 2 or 3 steps. It's just a trick. You just hold the dumbbell in this hand and you practice getting your arm up like that. So you get used to the fact that you've got something heavy in your hand and you're getting it up. You're trying to get it up to the sky as much as you can. You're holding it there, and then you're getting into that position, and then you're doing your snap. And you can release it if you want to. At this point, you can let it go. You can get it up and you can let it go. That's just like a small technique for you to get used to it. And if you do that, say 10, maybe 20 times, just off a couple steps, like 2 or 3 steps, you'll find that when you let go of the weight, your arm will just automatically go straight up because you're used to that weight. So that's a small way of being able to get your arm up.